This is Pure Intention Tarot, back with another yes or no pick a card reading. For those of you who aren't familiar, go ahead and pick a pile. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Go ahead and think about your yes or no question. Think and pick whichever pile you are most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one pile, or if you have more than one question, you're welcome to watch the readings for more than one. You can watch them all in a row, whatever you want to do. Otherwise, we will go ahead and get explanations for the yes or no answer that we got, whether or not it is good or bad. So we are going to go ahead and start with pile number 1 here. All right, if you chose pile number 1, this is your yes or no answer here. We're going to jump right in, get the answer to your question. And then after we get the answer, we're going to go ahead and read the cards and see what message for Spirit has for you regarding the situation. Okay. So this comes up every once in a while. So this is a question that is a yes right now in your current energy. However, it is going to turn into a no. So whether that's like, whoo, a relief, or it's like, oh man, that really sucks. Let's go ahead and get the energy and the message surrounding this. Okay. So right away, there's a really big, heavy element of balance right now. So this is coming towards kind of the end of a project, towards the end of maybe a relationship, towards something you've been striving towards. Whether this is a good end or a bad end, you guys have a lot of abundance. I just got the word temptation, just came to mind. There's some temptation here with you guys with something, and that totally just came randomly. I'm getting the word temptation, guilt. I think you guys are doing some reflecting right now, which is odd. I'm not really sure how that fits into a yes or no question. But there's a strong pull for me to tell you guys from Spirit that whatever it is, that this needs to be looked at. Some time needs to be spent on it. I'm getting a little confused about this Nine of Pentacles here, so we're gonna go ahead and just, oh, Spirit, why is this Nine of Pentacles here? What is this energy about? Okay, so we've got the King of Wands here. King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I'm still getting like a deceit type of message. Either you guys are feeling deceit or temptation or something within yourselves that needs to be looked at here, or if this is about a particular person or situation, there may be a lot of guilt, deceit around this situation. It may have something to do with why this is turning from a yes to a no. That may be the energy that comes up prior to this turning into a no. That may be the energy that turns this into a no. There's a lot of like passion and I just got the word cheat. So I don't like throwing that out there. There's some type of cheating, either infidelity or somebody's cooking your books. There's some type of negative entity here. Spirit, can we get some energy around this reading? What message or energy does pile number 1 need to be aware of? And guys, please know, whenever these like more negative, I guess, type of messages come out, I don't like giving them, okay? But I have to, because that's what comes out. So we have the word contract here, which kind of fits with justice. So this is what makes me think that this is either someone is kind of cheating you. they're either cheating you, you're feeling cheated. I'm getting the word mindful just came in. Pay attention, kind of caution is coming out really heavily here. So for those of you who are married, this may have to do with your marriage. Either way, I don't think that you guys are seeing everything clearly. I think you guys are starting to get like a sneaking suspicion around this situation, or you're starting to either question how things really are, if this isn't like a cheating type of situation. Again, that doesn't necessarily have to be within a relationship. But I think that you guys need to kind of open your eyes is the word I'm getting. Spirit is telling me like, open your eyes. Like they're almost yelling at me right now, like open your freaking eyes. So whatever that means to you, Spirit, can we get some more energy, some more information around this, around pile number one? Sorry, I know I'm like hitting the table and kind of shaking the camera. Spirit, what other message do we have for pile number one? Okay, I'm being asked to call from the top of the deck and the bottom. Okay, adjacent possibilities. Okay, this is what I was saying. Like there's something else that you guys aren't getting. There's some other possibility, some other something else that you guys need to consider here. This may be just a very, you know, you need to kind of take a look at things, take a real hard look at things, and consider that something else either might be at play. There's something that you haven't thought of here. And then we have door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, for this, again, even just with the imagery, I'm getting that you guys need to kind of step out of your comfort zone, step out of where you are right now, and kind of take a look around. But I'm getting a heavy energy with this too, that things are, you know, it's going to be all right either way. But I think whatever the situation is, Spirit's really calling me to tell you guys to open up your eyes here. Spirit, what other messages do we have for those that chose pile number one? Spirit, what other messages do we have for those who chose pile number one? Okay, I'm going to take the top two here. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Okay, so I think this is kind of talking about some of this either betrayal or some of this negative energy that you guys may be getting. You know, kind of just taking care of yourselves here throughout this situation, whatever it is. And then answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay, so for this, I'm getting like a very, like, once you kind of figure out this situation, stay in touch with yourself, because you're going to have the answer. But I'm getting like this is not going to be an easy decision or thing to come up with or situation for you guys. Let's see if there is another party involved. Let's kind of get some energy around this third party, or this, not this third party, this other party. Spirit, for those who have another person involved here, what is this energy around this other person, Spirit? Okay, so intuition. Okay, I feel like I pull that card all the time. And stop. Okay. Intuition and stop. So I think some of you are in your gut feeling about this person, but you're stopping yourselves. There's something around this person that, yeah, it's just, again, it's telling me, Spirit is telling me stop, stop, stop. Tell them stop. God, and I think you guys are gonna know. You guys are gonna know what I'm talking about. You guys are, yeah, You're gonna know. Spirit, what other message do we have for pile number 1 to close out the reading here? Ocean's muse, water's wisdom, intuition, hermit's light, discovery. Okay, biggest thing I'm getting here is to take some time for yourself, meditate on the issue, and everything that you need to know about it is going to come to light. And that came through pretty freaking clearly. Yeah. Meditate, go within, and you're going to get your answers here. And then I also got security. Look, we have the hermit energy here again. Expansion, stability. Yeah, focus on yourselves is the biggest thing I'm getting from this. I'm going to hold this a little closer so you guys can see. Focus on yourself right now. Kind of don't worry about other entities, other people. Focusing on yourself is kind of going to get you where you need to go right now. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this reading, pile number 1. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email is listed in the description box. I do those for donation only. I don't have a set price. I don't believe in that. And if you have other questions you want answers to, you can stick around for pile number 2. Or I have other yes or no pick a card readings or just other readings in general. So we'll go ahead and get started on pile number 2 here. All right, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. We'll get right into the answer to your yes or no question. And then we will go ahead and read the cards about the answer that you got here. Ooh, okay, so this is a yes for pile number 2. And this is whether or not you wanted this yes answer. We're going to go ahead and look at the cards and see what spirit tongue-tied, has to say to you about this reading, okay? So immediately I'm kind of getting this, you guys are in a transitional period right now. You're in a transitional period. This is the end of an old journey. We're coming up on something new. This is a time for rest, rejuvenation, reflection. I feel like, oh, I just got, I think for a lot of you, there's a relationship that ended here. And if that's not you, bear with me for just a second. I have to address this first for those who this is regarding a relationship that just ended. Either this is something that just ended, either a friendship, a romantic relationship, a work relationship. But you guys, I'm getting that this was something that you were really heavily into. Yeah, and I think that, you know, you've already kind of, the worst has already come in terms of, you know, your world crashing down. But it is a time for a new beginning. And part of that new beginning starts by just resting, taking it easy, just kind of being reminded that everything is going to be okay. For those of you who do not resonate with the relationship part of this, this is just, again, the same type of thing. Just take the relationship out of it. You guys are at a new point in life where even if this was not the answer you were looking for, this is what you need. And some of you are like, oh crap, like now I'm falling apart because this isn't the answer that you were looking for. But just remember that this is all, you know, all part of the divine, all part of your plan here. Spirit, can we get some more energy around pile number 2's answer here? Sometimes, guys, I get a lot of messages, and sometimes I just don't get a lot of messages, and I'm not getting a ton just from this here. So we're going to ask Spirit, what other messages, energy, what else do we have for pile number 2 here? Okay. So we have walking away, which kind of jumped right out. And then we have the angel of love here. So what was I just saying, guys? Like, this is, like, remember, this is, like, this is all part of the divine. And this is something that's meant to be a part of your plan. So I do see you guys again walking away, this being the end of something. But there's almost like a relief. I'm getting a relief for some of you. This is a good thing. Okay, this is going to teach you so much more. Okay, whatever this is. Yeah, you guys you're going to be okay. And this is if that does not resonate with you, if you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be okay, I was looking for this, like, yeah, this is like affirming, like, yes, you made the right decision, or whatever is currently happening with you with your yes. You're walking away from an old part of your life and you're going to be starting something new, and now is the time to rest with that. Okay, let's see if we have any other messages out of there, Spirit. Any other messages? Okay, yeah. So we've got the door to value, and then we've got your third chakra here. So a biggest thing I'm getting here from these two is if you are following your gut, you're going to be okay, and you're going to, get your value out of that, whether it's monetarily, worldly abundance like this card shows, or whether it's a revelation that you have, anything. Follow your gut. That has been a big theme today. Spirit, what other messages do we have for those who chose pile number 2? Spirit, what messages do we have for those who chose pile number 2? Okay, we're going to pull right off the top here. I'm getting called to pull 3 cards, so that's what we're going to pull. Let's take a look here. So we have trust the niggle. What is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? What was I telling you about your gut? Okay, follow your gut. That's another reminder. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So if this is not a good reading for you, go ahead and, get some physical movement. Physical movement is really good. Even if any of you who are dealing with some depression or anything right now, get up, move, go for a tiny little walk, dance, do some stretching, anything that's going to make you kind of just get some things flowing and moving. And then the last one here, I've seen this card so much recently. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And I think that this just has to do with not letting go, and kind of maybe some hesitation towards letting go of this situation, whatever it is, or letting go of the answer if you didn't want it. Biggest thing I'm getting is like you're not meant to be on the same path as everybody else anyways, so don't try and shy away from that. This again, everything is in according to your life purpose and within the divine, and your path is your path. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for pile number 2 here. If you have other questions you want answers to, feel free to stay and go either back to pile number 1, or you can set for pile number 3. You can do both, whatever you want to do. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, I do those on a donation basis only. I don't have a set fee. And my email for that is listed in the description box. Otherwise, if you are checking out peace, love, and light, we are going to move to pile number 3's reading here. All right, so if you chose pile number 3, this is the answer to your yes or no question. And then once we get your answer, we are going to read the cards to get some further insight into your answer that you got here. Okay, guys, so this is a big fat yes. Okay, and whether you wanted that or not, we've got some messages from Spirit for you here. Immediately I'm getting that this is something to do, this message in particular is for those of you who this has to do with home life. Okay, I'm getting Spirit's telling me to tell you to kind of keep moving, take some action. I think you guys are kind of in a slow moving pace right now. Spirit is telling me to tell you to kind of pick up the pace. Okay. There's a really big, and I think that comes out even with the death card too. Like you need to kind of stop moving a little slowly and pick up the pace. Okay. yeah, there's a lot of really slow energy here. And once you pick up the pace, whatever it is that you're working on trying to create is going to happen. And I am seeing like a perfect harmony once you kind of transition. But I'm getting a really heavy need for a transition of energy here. Spirit, what other messages can we get for pile number 3? What other messages do we have here? I don't necessarily get like a bad feeling or message with this. It's just like, hey, change things up, go a different direction, and do it faster than sooner, because that's what you need to do. Okay. So we've got the Angel of Love here. We've got Happy Family. See, I think for a lot of you, this has to do with something related to your family here, and anxiety. Okay. So maybe some of you are feeling anxious. Spirit, can you tell me more about this anxiety card here? Feeling anxious about, either making a change, making a new decision. Spirit, what is with this anxiety card? Why is the anxiety card here? Okay, so we've got the King of Swords. Okay, yeah, like I was saying, I think you guys are caught up in your head. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think you guys need to get out of your head for a second. Get out of your head. And maybe that's the energy that needs to change here. You need to get out of your head, get more into your, what's the word? Get more grounded. Take a break from thinking, from analyzing, from, kind of living up in your intellect for a second. And let's kind of bring the energy back down. Spirit, what other messages do we have for those who chose this pile here? Okay, let's take a look here. So we have hidden familiars, allies, natural assistant, divine support, and comfort. So I think some of you need to lean on some family here. We're getting a really heavy like family energy. So whether you need to make amends with some family, or you need to change your outlook on a situation that you're having with some family. And this doesn't necessarily have to be blood related. We all have relationships where there's people that we consider family, right? So yeah, go ahead and lean on this. I'm getting a good vibe with this. A really beautiful, like a traditional type of, I'm getting like a calling, like a, oh gosh, bear with me just a second here. I don't know if any of you are familiar with like Native American culture at all, or if maybe some of you out there are Native American. I'm getting a very a visual of a Native American man, but it's not from this time. It's from a previous time. And I think the message here is he's calling about some wisdom that you need to take from your ancestors. I think that you guys need to either do some meditation or speak to an elder in your family, or kind of get back to your traditional roots. Sorry, that was such like a strong, kind of almost random vision here. Spirit, can you give me more about this hidden familiars card and the vision I was just having? Spirit, tell me more about this hidden familiars card. Here we go. Yeah, somebody is feeling really hurt right now. someone's feeling hurt, and there's something that you guys need to do. And I don't know if this has anything to do with your question at all, but these messages will pop out randomly, whether it has to do with your question or not, because this is what Spirit needs you to hear. There is somebody here that needs some, you need to talk to them. You need to talk to them, and you need to figure out some situation with them, and kind of be mindful that what you reap is what you sow. And your outcome in life, or whatever you're working on, or whatever, is going to be affected by this. And I'm not really sure why, but it's going to, okay? Yeah, this person is hurting, and they're wanting to reach out, and they don't know how, you know. But ultimately, you're the deciding factor, okay? You know, in terms of your own life's path, and you know how things are going to end up here. Totally random message. That's what we have there. Spirit, any other messages that we have for this group here? Spirit, any other messages that this group needs to hear? You guys got a lot today. Starseed, what lights you up? So immediately when I think of Starseed, I always think of ancestors. I'm getting a really big ancestor read here. I don't think this Starseed, this message is, you know, if this resonates with you, it resonates. But the biggest thing that I'm getting from Spirit right now is ancestors. There's something with your ancestors, guys. Some sort of connection that needs to happen here, okay? We also have Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? We have Align Your Life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay, and I think this this might have to do with some of your slow moving energy. You might be blocking something with this situation, whatever it is. And then creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Okay. So go ahead and resolve this issue, and I think you're going to move forward with whatever it is that you're doing once this situation is solved. I don't know what it is. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading there. If you guys like this, please like, comment, subscribe. If you are interested in a personal reading, I do those on donation basis only. I don't have a set fee. I don't believe in that. My email is listed in the description box below. Otherwise, if you want to answer more questions, you can go back to either pile number 1 or pile number 2. Or you can check out some of my other readings as well. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Peace, love, and light. And you all take it easy.